Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're at the house of my good friend in Singapore, Simon, and we're taking a look at his goldfish today. He's got 2 tanks at the moment and some amazing fancy orandas. That's what he's into. Let's go and take a look at his whole setup here. So this right here is a tank that he just recently got, a 4-foot tank, and I'll put the dimensions up on the screen, but we were going aquarium shopping together and I noticed this tank was on sale and I pointed that out to him and he just instantly fell in love with this whole cabinet setup. It's aluminum. It looks like wood, but it's all aluminum, so it's really strong and sturdy, and probably better than a wooden tank cabinet. So you can see it's got this section over here. This is an overflow that will drain down into the sump tank. Let's go and take a quick look at that. His sump system is one of the cleanest out there, probably one of the best in like the fish hobby. Like you won't see a cleaner sump tank than what Simon does. So he even has his lighting here. Look at that. So you can see this is where the water comes down into this filter wool. It's washable filter wool, so he changes this out every day. You can see goldfish do produce a lot of waste, so he does change that every single day is what he told me. You've got coral here to raise the pH. Goldfish tend to like higher pH. Got a section of media over here as well. Filter media for bacteria to grow. And then you've got this section where the water then pumps back up. Goes all the way up through this PVC pipe over that way, and then it goes down. And it might be a little bit hard to see through camera, but there is a pipe behind this wave maker that is pushing all that water from the sump out. And he added this wave maker just to give more flow. You can see there's a big air stone in there for more oxygenation, aeration for the goldfish. He currently has 5 beautiful oranda goldfish. These are just not just regular orandas, but they're called the Shogun Orange. So they're big, chunky, and they've got a nice short tail with a big wen. So you can see how good that looks. What's this powder? Is this the goldfish buffer?
No, the worm.
Oh, worm? Oh, the worm?
The body.
Oh, anchor worm.
Yeah.
So medication, yeah.
Just in case, quarantine first.
How many days
Okay.
do you think you're gonna keep these in quarantine?
For the water, about 150 liter.
Yeah.
1.5 tablet. Then just one time will do. After 2 weeks, put another time because the egg will start to hatch.
Okay, but yeah. So, how long are you gonna keep these guys in quarantine before you move them into the main
I
tank?
need to observe if within this week there's no worm coming out. That means they are worm free.
Okay.
Actually, I can move over. But
Okay.
if there's worm, I need to wait for 2 weeks.
All right. So worms are the things you're most worried about, yeah?
Yes.
So ever since I've been back and saw Simon's goldfish, which I only saw these about 2 weeks ago, like, it's made me really want to try and keep some goldfish because these are just so cute. You can see this guy especially. The colors, there's so many different types of colors and shapes and sizes, and they just seem like such a fun fish to keep. Actually, this was the only tank that was here when I got here. This is a 2-foot tank, I think about 60 centimeters tall, and you can see relatively small tank, but you can keep some beautiful goldfish even in a tank like this. And currently this is his quarantine tank, so he just got a couple more goldfish and he's quarantining them before he adds them into the main tank. But you can just see here some even more amazing colors. And yeah, these are all orandas, by the way, the short tail orandas. I think that's Simon's favorite type. He used to keep ranchus as well, but currently he seems to be into orandas. And we can take a look at the sump tank on this as well, because it's a really cool setup. Can I take a look? Alright, so let's open this. This is also an aluminum cabinet, and the setup is incredible. You've got the lights. Was it the second one? Second one, yeah? Oh, first one. First. Second one. Second one. You can see these mounted lights in here. You've got the easy water change pipe. So if you take this hose, open this valve, it'll drain water out and you can do easy maintenance. Currently he's only got sponges in here, but a few weeks back he had some media which he transferred into the main tank, so he could cycle that tank quickly, because that's also a pretty new tank, but it's only been running for a couple days. And what's really cool about this is that he's got a whole menu for his goldfish, so every single day they get different food, which I think is pretty nice. So this tank was set up 3 days ago. The way it's cycled was, first of all, he dechlorinated the water using Prime, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 Prime, and then he added bacteria, which was stability, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 stability. And 2 days after that, the fish went in, and today's the 3rd day. So pretty fast. You can see the goldfish are looking pretty good. So yeah, also he had cycled media already, which I showed you in the filtration compartment. So if you have cycled media, you can always boost start your tank and get fish in it straight away. And yeah, always make sure you're checking your water parameters if you're going to do something like that. So Simon has yet to do a water change on this tank, but he says he's expecting to do an 80% water change twice a week, as he has been doing for his 2-foot tank. So this will be getting big water changes moving forward. And the filter pads down below, these wools or filter wool or whatever you call them, he changes these every single day. So every day these are replaced. You can see how much waste goldfish produce in just a short amount of time. So that is how he keeps his filtration clean. And you can see this right here. This is a waterproof board. So yeah, people are gonna say like, yeah. Yeah, so just in case you're thinking this may rot or get mold on, it's a waterproof board. So, and he's got air pumps here as well. You can see. Super neat setup. One of the neatest I've seen ever. Probably the neatest I've ever seen. It is possible that you might get a case of Swimbladder disease or SBD. This guy right here might have that. Probably does. I'm not entirely sure, but there are cures for this. If you have a goldfish that has this problem, or maybe in the future you come in you get this sort of disease with one of your fish, there you can search up online, and there are various ways you can try to cure it, but sometimes it may not work. It's a risk you have to be okay to deal with, especially with these kinds of goldfish. The round, goldfish are not meant to be this shape. These are man-made fish, so you do have to know what you're getting into, so just be careful of that Swimbladder disease. But you can see, it does still swim properly, it is still okay. It's just sometimes it will somersault and just turn around. So in the comments below, let us know which goldfish was your favorite. My favorite is this guy right here. Look at that. But there's so many. I really like them all. I like the red ones too, like this guy and this guy. They're all really nice and just so fun to watch. I want to thank Simon for letting me video his goldfish and show them to you guys. Until the next video, I'll see you guys next time.